Hi, and welcome to Cooking with Louise. I am Louise. We are smack dab in the middle of the holiday season, hence my wonderful Santa hat. So I am sure that you will need a quick and easy appetizer recipe for all the parties that you will be going to or hosting. On today's episode, I am making this. It's called cheesy chicken dip. It is absolutely delicious, super easy, and as you can see, very festive looking. Are we ready to get started? So these are the products that you will need in today's recipe. 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, an 8-ounce block of cream cheese softened, 8 ounces of mozzarella cheese, about 3 garlic cloves, 2 cups of cherry tomatoes, 12 ounces of chicken tenders, 2 of our seasonings, either the herb de Provence and the garlic and herb rub, or in today's episode, I'm actually using Italian seasoning and the crushed peppercorn and garlic, so 2 rubs, and then some bacon. So I'm going to go ahead and get started by placing the bacon in the microwave to cook. This is our ridged baker, and the recipe actually calls for 1 pound of bacon, but whoa Nelly, 1 pound of bacon to me is an awful lot, so I usually just do 3 to 4 pieces of bacon, entirely up to you. I'm going to go ahead and get this in the microwave. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place the cherry tomatoes, it's roughly 2 cups, into a large bowl. So I am using our classic batter bowl, and I'm going to chop these with the chicken choppers, aka salad choppers. And to do this, they do squirt and pop. So I'm just going to cover with a paper towel so that I don't have cherry tomato juice all over my clothing. Wouldn't want to ruin my lovely Santa hat. You can also do these in the manual food processor, but why dirty another product, right? We'll just stick it all in here. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and add the chicken that I went ahead and have cooked here in our brand new grill pan. And I seasoned these with one of the seasonings. So I used the crushed peppercorn and garlic. You can also use the garlic and herb rub. Okay. And then I'm just going to chop these again with the salad choppers. So the salad choppers are going to shred the chicken, and that's really what we are wanting. Okay, now I'm just going to dig down deeper into the cherry tomatoes, so just make sure they're all chopped up together. Set that aside. Next I'm going to add the 3 cloves of garlic with our garlic press. Okay, let me grab a knife. There we go. These are some big, giant garlic cloves. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then it goes there. All right, so next I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoons of Italian seasoning or the herb de Provence seasoning. So our caps are about a 1 tablespoon measurement, so that's kind of nifty to know. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the crushed peppercorn and garlic rub as well. I'm going to do 1/2 tablespoon. I already put a tablespoon on the chicken when I cooked it. And then to this I'm going to go ahead and add the 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. And we're going to stir all this together. There we go. And add our cream cheese that I've already got softened. Yeah, it's pretty softened. I'll add that to it. There we go. A little bit of fresh cracked pepper. And now I'm going to grate the 8 ounces of mozzarella cheese with, of course, my cheese grater, the adjustable cheese grater. You all know my stance on the pre-packaged cheeses that there are, so I'm just going to grate this up super fast. Doesn't take much effort when you have a nice sharp cheese grater. Okay, that's that. Now, what I love about these flexible cutting mats is, watch. Ta-da! You just pick it up and you dump it all inside the bowl. Okay, there we go. Now we'll stir all of this together. Okay, so after I've got all of this, whoops, made a mess, got all of this incorporated, all mixed together, I'm using our large stoneware serving bowl. So this bowl is oven safe. It's gorgeous for serving out of, for going into the oven and cooking, and that's what we're doing today. So this is going to go straight into the center of the serving bowl. Just kind of mound it up. So if you don't have this serving bowl, you can use whatever round dish that you have. If you have our small round stoneware covered baker, that would be perfect. You would just not be able to do the next step, which is the bread step, but you could just do the cheesy in that baker perfectly. All right, let me move this out of the way and then I'll show you the next step, which is the bread. Okay, so what I like about this appetizer is that everything is going to cook at the same time. The bread is going to cook at the same time as this cheese mixture. Okay, now it's time to go ahead and slice the French baguette into at least 24 slices. Let's get that out. I'm going to use our our bread knife, and I'm just going to cut off that end piece and then cut it into little slices. Then I'm going to take our silicone basting brush and a little bit of olive oil, and I'm just going to baste or just rub a little bit of the oil on each of our little baguette slices. Oops. Pampered, not perfect. I'll just take it from there. Okay, now what I'm going to do is go all the way around the cheese mixture that's in the middle of our bowl with the little baguettes. You just kind of stand them up and you just go all the way around. This one needs a little bit more olive oil. Just go all the way around. My oven is on preheat for 425. This can also be served with crackers and an assortment of vegetables, but I want to, you'll see at the end that this just looks so pretty and festive for the holiday time. Your guests will be amazed. Now, all that I have to do is pop this in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes. All right, it's time to get our cheesy chicken dip out of the oven. Oh, and it's perfect. Look how delicious that looks. So, you were probably wondering where the bacon comes into play, right? Well, I got overly excited about the bacon, and it's actually not in this recipe, so stay tuned for my next episode. But let me just show you. I went ahead and cooked it anyway, and the Ridge Baker is perfect because it keeps the bacon up out of the fat, and I am going to be using this crumbled as a topping on my next episode. So stay tuned for that. All right, so let's dig into the cheesy chicken dip. All you do is dig right on in and stick it on your little piece of toast, or you can use crackers, or like I said, vegetables, and you have a wonderful dip. So that's today's episode. If you would like the recipe, please be sure to check the description below, where I'll also post the links for some of our amazing products. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and ring the bell. Have yourself a very Merry Christmas. Happy cooking. These are all the products used in today's video. I have put the links in the description, so if you would like any of them in your kitchen. And remember, please subscribe so you will be up to date with all of my latest videos. 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. I was going to say mayo and mayonnaise.